Okay guys, I'm using a lavalier mic because the furnace is running and you know, I'm trying to make a better video. Okay, anyway, hey everybody, this is Carl, and as you see here we have the little AM transistor radio. It's got a nice little case. It's got the speaker already built in, and it's got the cover, and we got the board here. We got the dial. So what we want to do is oh yeah, and we got our instructions and our schematic, and unfortunately it's all in Chinese, but because we do have a schematic and we have the board that we can refer to, I think we can do it, so first thing I want to do is get this open and look at some of our stuff we have in here. Normally, if there isn't any IC chips or something, I normally like to start with the resistors, and hopefully they're just regular resistors and they don't have any of the precision deals. Just the regular 3 bands. So we can only hope. Okay, we're not going to need, let's put back some of the stuff we know we don't need. Okay, this is like part of the dial and all that. We don't need that right now. Clips and all that. Capacitor. I don't need that. Pretty nice on, huh? Our antenna coil and the ferrite rod that goes with it. Pretty nice. Okay, let's keep looking. The lanyard, we don't really need that yet. Well, that's nice, isn't it, though? I mean, that they even provide that for us. I tried to steal one of the resistors. So let's put that back in here. And the deal is for the battery. That's pretty cool, too. So I'll tell you what. Let me finish going through here. I'm going to get out the resistors and stuff, and we'll lay that out first, okay? All right, good. Okay, this is what I've done so far. I took all the stuff that we're not going to be using right now, put it back in the bag. I've got like the transistors, capacitors, diodes, they're all here, and we're going to start working on the resistors first. I've got the board here, and I've got the resistors pretty much laid out right here. Now, I don't know how well we're going to be able to see this, but if you notice, and it's in Chinese, but I mean we can figure it out. It says here R1 100K, and it goes right down the list. There's 13 of them, and it has all the values listed. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go through these and find them one at a time and put them on the board. Now the board has the like for instance, up here in the corner we have R1. So that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to start finding each resistor, and when I find it, I'll put it in. We'll start populating the board, and we'll solder them in first. So let me get started with that, and I'll be back with you as soon as I'm done doing that. Okay, we finally got all the resistors in. They're 1 through 13, and I'll tell you what, That's kind of tedious, but we're okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put in some flux on here, and I'm going to start soldering them down. So yeah, let's see, we got a bunch of them. I don't know how well these are going to look up top because most all of them are bent over. So and they keep them all straight, and the holes are kind of big. But we'll do our best and see what it looks like when we're done. So okay, I'll bring you back when I'm done because it's just going to be soldering. You're not going to really be able to see anything anyway. Okay. And go. Okay. We got the resistors soldered in. I know they're not all standing real pretty and stuff, but man, they're, like I said, some of the holes are like a little split. There's a couple that lay down, but they're not wide enough. But anyway, okay, our next one, we got 3 diodes. And they're all the same, the diodes are the same. They're all 1N 41/48. So, okay, those are next. Let's hit those, and I'll come back when I have those in and soldered. Okay, next thing we have to do, besides fix this here real quick, is we're going to do the transistors next. Nice thing about that, there's 7 of them, and let's see, there's one 9018G as in golf, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 9018H as in hotel, and then we have 3 9013H's as in hotel. So let's see if I can find the 9018G first. And besides having my bifocal or trifocal glasses on, I have my loops on, and I'm also using a magnifying glass. So there you go. 9013H. Holy cow. Okay. 9018G. That's what I wanted, right? Yes. Okay, we'll put that one over there. .9013H. Is that one there? 9013H. 9018G. 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 What's the deal there? So they gave me all 9018Gs instead of they don't have the H in here. Should I look it up or should I just put them in? I imagine I can just put them in. I'm thinking that some of them are NPNs and other ones are PNPs. Let me check real quick here. I know I could just look it up on the web, but got the equipment, might as well just use the equipment. Okay, NPNs. Okay, so the 9018 G's or Golf or NPNs, let's see if these are PNPs. If that's the case, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Now they're NPNs also. Okay, we'll just treat all the G's as H's too, I guess. You know, I guess if push comes to shove and it doesn't work, we can always look them up and try to replace them with ones that are compatible. I imagine they'll be fine. Okay, so let me line them all up and get them in and get them soldered for us.